Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a Commonwealth Police Department has made it their mission to get drunk drivers off the road after losing one of its own to drunk driving 9 months ago. And an Eastern Kentucky native found success in comedy and music with a hit parody song.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Morning, the time is 5:59. I'm Keaton Hall filling in for Olivia this Friday morning, but we still got Brandon Robinson, chief forecaster. So what's it looking like?
So far so good, Keaton. I'm glad to have you along with us this morning. It's starting to clear out and cool down, but we're going to rebound today as we get some more sunshine in by this afternoon. It's going to be a gorgeous day out there. Enjoy it. Last nice one for a while. Let's take a look at downtown Whitesburg this morning. All quiet, 65, no major issues down that way as we start this Friday off. And we're looking at those temperatures that are still falling in many areas down into the mid-60s there. Moorhead, London, Manchester, Hazard, all at 64, along with Clintwood, 65. Irvin, 69 there in Prestonsburg. You can kind of see where the front has gotten to already and where it's not been to. 68 Somerset, 71 Monticello. The hot spot in the entire region, though, Jacksboro, Tennessee at 72. 79 this afternoon, maybe 80 in some spots if we get that sun out fast enough. No precipitation today, and what we had last night wasn't much, so again, we're going to be very dry for the next several days as high pressure dominates the headlines, and the heat cranks right back up starting this weekend. Keaton?
Temperature in the 70s, maybe a little tease of what's to come. Thanks, Brandon. Cody Dean, a person who reportedly tried to burn down his grandmother's home after stealing from her, has been arrested. Dean, who officials say is from Whitley County, had been on the run from police for days. Whitley County Sheriff William Elliott says trying to reach him was like playing a game of chess. Dean was reportedly wanted on arson and other charges. The exact charges he faces right now are unknown. A Southern Kentucky law enforcement agency says they're focusing on getting drunk drivers off the roads. London police say the effort comes in the wake of the death of one of their own last October. WYMT's Phil Pendleton has more.
It has been 9 months since Sergeant Logan Medlock died, an officer who won numerous awards for DUI enforcement.
That was Logan's passion. He won the governor's award for impaired driving enforcement 3 years in a row.
Ironically and tragically, police say a drunk driver caused the crash that ended Medlock's life. But since then, the department has had a renewed emphasis in DUI enforcement. They've arrested more than 40 in the month of July alone.
I made it my passion and in turn made it this department's passion to focus on impaired drivers and get as many of them as possible off the roadways.
And London police say that they have a lot of stories to tell about some of the DUI arrests that they've made recently, some involving alcohol, some involving drugs. One suspect led them on a chase of 110 miles an hour. They say they literally had to go over a cliff to arrest him. Police also arrested a woman in the pickup line of a local elementary school.
I guess the first thing that goes through my mind is why. What would make somebody think that that's a good idea to go try to pick up their child from an elementary school while under the influence of an intoxicating substance?
Police say her blood alcohol level was twice the legal limit. They say the most recent cases did not involve crashes.
I guess if you want to call it the lucky ones, that where nobody does get hurt. So we've made that one of our most important missions is to take those drivers off of the roadway before they do hurt somebody.
In Laurel County, Phil Pendleton, WYMT Mountain News.
London police say they will be participating in the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign through September 4th. A 119-year tradition, the Kentucky State Fair, kicked off yesterday morning near Louisville. Festivities kicked off with the annual commodity breakfast. City and state lawmakers helped serve the food, including eggs, ham, and sausage, all of it from farms right here in Kentucky. It's a celebration of the agriculture industry and the farmers who feed Kentucky.
Agriculture is one of our biggest industries, contributing about $45.6 billion to our economy every year. Our Commonwealth is home to more than 73,000 farming operations. Whether it's growing corn, soybeans, tobacco, or wheat, whether it's raising cattle, hogs, goats, chicken, or sheep, Kentucky farmers are feeding the Commonwealth and beyond.
The fair is open until the 27th. If you buy your tickets online, they're just $10. and that includes parking. Grammy-nominated rapper and Louisville native Jack Harlow is bringing his talents to 6 Kentucky cities for an upcoming statewide tour. That includes a stop at the Appalachian Wireless Arena here in Pikeville on Saturday 25th. The No Place Like Home, the Kentucky Tour, will also stop in Owensboro, Covington, Murray, Bowling Green, and Rupp Arena in Lexington. Tickets for registered fans go on sale Tuesday. Registration is open now on Harlow's website. A limited number of tickets will be available for the general public on August 25th. One Pike County native is seeing a flood of watchers with a TikTok parody of a Fountains of Wayne hit. WIMT's Buddy Forbes has more with the Virgie Boy gone viral.
That's how you write a country song.
From the halls of Shelby Valley to the hype of Suddenly Viral.
It's kind of like this one video was 14 years in the making, and I had no idea.
Will King took his writing skills to Nashville in 2009, making a comedic crossover when COVID silenced the songwriting.
I never thought that I could do stand-up comedy, but I kind of merged both worlds, and it's working so far.
A decision that gave his art a new audience.
Used to, back in the day, you had to find a record label, find a manager, find somebody with the connection to really get you there. But now with social media and stuff, you can post it and you're really in charge of your own dreams.
An audience that exploded when King recently posted a parody of the song Stacy's Mom.
It's a little different now that I'm 33. It got 1 million views in 1 hour. And I was like, well, this is new to me. This hasn't happened.
Gaining the attention of millions of people, comedians, and hometown supporters.
Like, I'm still floored every single day by it. Like, just all the comments flooding in and just people saying, like, I put a smile on their face. Like, that just makes me so happy.
Taking him from small town kid.
When it started going viral, I started noticing people noticing me and like saying like, oh, you're the guy from TikTok. And like they were singing the songs already.
To stand-up comedian.
I always wanted to be called that. Like, I'm a comedy singer, I guess. But like hearing somebody say stand-up comedian, Will King, that just felt so good.
Encouraging others to pursue or post their passions. In Pike County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
King has seen more than 70 million views and added more than 220,000 new followers since posting the video. You can follow his work at Will King Music on all platforms.
.607 here on this Friday morning. We're taking a live look at Buffalo Mountain, and the sky's already trying to clear. That's how clear that the system has basically gotten past us there. It wasn't a big system to begin with, just a couple of sprinkles, and now those clouds that we expected to be around this morning are already clearing. So we might get a little closer to 80 today, but still a very nice day ahead as the sun starts to climb in the sky here in Perry County. We're looking at temperatures down to 70 in Monticello. Front still moving through there, 65 Irvin, 64 Moorhead, still 67 Jackson, 63 Wise, 62 Clintwood and Grundy, 64 in Hazard, and 72 in Jacksboro. Day planner for today, again, right around 65 as we start the day, upper 70s, close to 80. Perfect day in general, but a perfect night for Friday Night Football the first week. Keaton?
All right, thanks, Brandon. And thank you for joining Mountain News this morning. More Mountain News is on the way. Coming up, officials are saying there are potential threats to the jurors who indicted former President Trump in Georgia after their names were leaked.